Yeah, it's going to be a real tough game. They're a very good side. They've got, very good players, good structure from top to bottom at the club. But we're going to go there and we're going to give our best.
It's been a tough 7 months, but I'm so glad to be back now in blue. Obviously last year I was on loan as well, so it feels like ages since I played for Cardiff, so it's a really nice feeling, yeah. When you're injured, you just want to be playing football. Everyone goes through it, all players go through it, so I've been a bit unlucky, but there's been a bit of good come from it because I know my body better than ever now, so, and I've worked on other aspects of my game, so yeah, it's been alright.
We've got a lot of injuries. We've got a lot of players that have played a lot of minutes. It should be a really good moment for us on Friday. It's a really big game. But we're having a lot of things we need to contend with at the moment. So, and then obviously we've got a big game on Tuesday against Burnley. So yeah, a lot of headache at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test. But like we done at Anfield a few years ago, we showed a good account of ourselves, and we're looking to do the same against Aston Villa. So yeah, we're going to go there obviously trying to win the game like every other game. And yeah, we need to just do our best.
I've always said the momentum is key, and winning games is key to sort of growing that that culture and that winning mentality and that togetherness. Obviously, early on in the competition, we were able to field players that are not getting enough minutes in the first team. Well, now we've got to a point in the season where we're playing every player because we've got injuries. So now we've entered a game, or we're coming up to a game where we've got an important game after it, and we're very thin on the ground. So yeah, all those factors we just spoke about really key to momentum into the next games that we played in. But now we're coming to a part of the season now where we've got a lot of tired players, a lot of injuries, and we'll be calling on some of the youngsters as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we got a really good squad. We've got a lot of experience, and whoever plays in the game will do their best. And I think we've got some good squad depth now as well. So we've got players coming in that can do a proper good job. So yeah, I think we need to just show a good account of ourselves and go from there. Yeah.
It's a good moment for the fans. I think they're really happy at the fact that we're in the fifth round and that we're going to Villa. And we've got 6,000 fans coming, which we're really happy with, and hopefully we can put in a performance that's respectful, and try and get something out of the game.
But yeah, them two games were unbelievable, especially going to Anfield and getting an assist. It was special. So yeah, obviously playing the big teams, there's memories to be made as well. So I think we gotta just take it in our stride and enjoy it.
You know what? I just wish we could approach it in a different way. It's fifth round of the FA Cup, and it's like we grew up with the FA Cup. I said this before, as a youngster, as a player, as a coach, and you get to the fifth round, you want to be able to really say, I want to put out my strongest team. I want to go for it. And I think, if I'm honest, I think if we were like 12th in the league now, and we weren't where we are in the league, I would have no issues with putting out my full strength side and saying, if we lose a game to Burnley, for instance, on Tuesday, but we get through, or we do well enough to get through the cup against Villa, that's utopia, for me. But we've got a lot of things we need to deal with moving forwards in the league. So and we're not in that position. So we'll do our best, and that's all we can do.
It's going to be a great experience. However the game goes, I think we just, like I said, we got to show our best self and try and win the game.
Yeah, I knew about him as a player. Obviously, he's one of the, in his time, one of the best players in the Championship. A very exciting player. Could do anything at any moment. And since I've come into this club, I know what he means to the fans. I know what he means to staff that are around the place, and the legacy that he's left, and players that he's worked with, and managers that he's worked with, and whatever we can do, with his foundation and things like that. I think it's really important. I think this club does that really well. To be fair, with Sol Bamba and with Whittingham and with other players in the past. I think they take the time to remember them and I think it's really important.